your mama's racing stream.
This is VRN, your trusted leader in e-motorsports.
All right, welcome back, Vigilante Nation, for the Premiere Series All-Star Race here tonight. This is VRN coming to you live from virtual Dover, Delaware. My name is Alan Vaught, and I will be joined in the booth tonight by Ricky Wittenberg, and together we're bringing you all the excitement of racing action here tonight. And I tell you what, folks, if it's anything like Monday night's open / qualifier race, I think we're in for a pretty good treat here tonight. There's going to be some stage racing, some shenanigans action coming in from Lori, but I'm going to get into all of that in just a minute. But as always, speaking of Lori, I want to give a huge thank you out to my beautiful and talented wife. She is managing tonight's race and keeping this entire operation running smoothly from the tower, as always. We also invite you to join us in the conversation tonight in the live chat, folks. We'll feature selected comments on the air, provided that they are safe for work and reflect the level of sportsmanship we expect from our community. With that, I'm going to get you started on the session details here tonight. All right, folks, this is it. The All-Star Race. 150 laps here at Dover tonight. These trucks will only have 45% fuel in them. They do have 4 additional sets of tires for the race. So what they start on, plus 4 sets in the pits. Now, unlike usual, this series normally doesn't have a fast repair, but for this All-Star Race, they have 2 tonight. And the incident limit is unlimited. As usual, cautions are controlled by the cautions, the lucky dogs, and the waiver rounds are controlled by iRacing. Now let's talk a little bit about the way this is broken up tonight. 3 stages, folks. First stage is going to be 50 laps. Middle stage, 40 laps, and that final stage to the checkered flag is 60 laps. So stage 1, once that leader touches the start-finish line, Lori's going to hit the stage caution, and the field will be frozen. Now, she tells me, and I don't know exactly what she's going to do, but she has some shenanigans and some shuffling of the field that's going to happen in between each of these stages. Plus, I don't know what else she has going on. So, stage 1, like I said, when that leader touches the start-finish to begin, lap 51, she's going to hit the caution there. Now, we'll run that second stage, same thing again. Lap 91, when the leader touches the start-finish line, she's going to have the stage break there. And as indicated on your slide there, shenanigans hit each of these breaks. I don't know how many cautions we're going to have throughout the race. We could go caution free. I highly doubt it, but it could happen. And with that, we'll get you over to the live action. Right now, they're about 30 seconds away from wrapping up their practice session and going to head into qualifying. The fastest on the board so far tonight has been Dylan Bryant. Chris Goins in second, Jack Dixon third. Well, let's talk about the strategy here tonight. So, like I said, 150 laps, 31 laps. That fuel tank is 45%. So that's about 31 laps worth, give or take, depending on how well a driver can save fuel. Could be a little less, could be a little bit more. Going to come into play, there's going to be obviously those planned stage breaks. Which will, as you see, it's going to go from practice now to qualifying, which will kind of factor into how much fuel they're going to have per run. Now, they're going to have to, if it goes green, there will be green flag pit stops required within each stage. They don't have enough fuel to make it the entire way. So hopefully that's going to be a good thing. Now, here tonight, we have 24 drivers, 24, that have qualified for the All-Star Race. And let me get this up in front of you right now. On the left-hand side, the guys who are automatically in did not have to race their way in on Monday night include Jonathan Osborne, Dustin Eaton, Dustin Wade, Trevor Robertson, Jacob Alicia, Chris Goins, Dylan Bryant, Jack Dixon, Craig Goodenough, Albert Anderson, Tim Pope, Tony Benfield, Mike Adamson, and George Rincon. Now, these guys were either last season's winners or the prior season's winner or the current. So, plus last year's All-Star winner, Jonathan Osborne, top of the list there. Now, what you see on the right-hand side are the guys who made it in from this past Monday night's open qualifier. Scott Roney, John Shabacher, Jesse Redding, John McDonald, Aaron Warren, Andrew Cawthon, John McAdam, Kevin Hunt, Scott Milner, and Greg Klein. So that is your field. 24 drivers here tonight. Should be a lot of great racing action. Check out the weather while they're doing this qualifying run here. All right, folks. Pretty mild out there. 71 degrees is your air temp. The track temp's about 84. Humidity's right now 81%. That should go down a bit as we get closer to race time. The winds are only 12 miles per hour to the south. And on Monday night, man, they had like 24-mile-an-hour winds gusting down, pushing these trucks down the front stretch. So it's a lot better on the wind side there. And we're going to be under partly cloudy skies here tonight. We do have 6 onboard cameras here tonight. We have the 023 of Scott Roney, the 48 of Jack Dixon, 68 of Dustin Wade, 75 of Stoney Benfield, the 81 of Jonathan Osborne, and the 92 of Greg Klein. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you proudly by Trackside Graphics. If you're looking for top-tier design work or need a custom livery that turns heads on the track, reach out to Austin via his email, tracksidegraphics2026.com, and he'll get you fixed up and out there ready to race. And he is the sponsor for both of our series here in Vigilante Racing League. And as always, our associate sponsor and my co-anchor here tonight for the broadcast, you got Shocker Graphics. If you're enjoying the sharp thumbnails on this channel or admiring the custom vehicle paints tearing up the track tonight, you're seeing the work of Shocker Graphics by Ricky Wittenberg. So if you need top-tier visuals, pro-level style poster, artwork, or logos, get in touch with Ricky via his email as indicated on the bottom of your screen. We thank him for coming on board as well. With that, Ricky, what do you think about tonight's race? And, kind of got it broken up here, and we don't even know. We have an unknown factor out there with Lori.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dover's going to be fun. It's always fun to race. These guys put on a good show usually, and I think, did I hear you say that they've got some fast repairs to play with tonight, like usual?
Right, they have 2.
Yeah, so they're probably going to be elbows up, and this is kind of like an overgrown short track, so I'd say there's going to be quite a bit of excitement over the course of this race.
Yeah, I mean, this when I'm on this track, man, it just reminds me of, and it is essentially like a twice as long Bristol Motor Speedway. It's concrete also, and it's a mile long. Bristol's about, 0.53, I think?
Yeah, 0.533 Bristol, and this is a mile, so it's basically double the size of Bristol.
I'll tell you one thing we noticed on Monday. It is tricky, man, getting onto pit lane under green, or if you have to go in for any kind of reason from a green flag condition, like if you have damage or something. These guys were struggling with that on Monday.
Yeah, this is a tough pit road to get on because the transition from the track to the apron and then just the narrowness of the pit road and where you have to try to slow down to come in. It's probably one of the tougher ones in the iRacing to get on.
I'll just give you some of the information about this track. As we mentioned, 1 mile long concrete oval. The banking in the turns is 24 degrees. High, low. There's no resin applied to this track like we saw in real life in NASCAR this past weekend. So that truck's going to slide around on you. Probably a lot less grip on that top side than what we saw the real world drivers having this past Sunday. The identity of this track is, like I think Ricky kind of alluded to, high speed, high compression rhythm track where commitment, corner entry, and that throttle control is going to decide everything. And, these guys are going to, I think, try to game or strategize their way. Potentially, we've seen guys win here. I think you've won here before on some fuel strategy, if I'm not mistaken, Ricky. But I don't know if that's going to play well with Lori's shenanigans thrown in there, the unknown factor. And it looks like we have...
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was just going to say, you don't know what the shenanigans are going to be, so I think your best bet's to try to stay up front and just hope for the best. You don't want to be stuck in the pack at Dover, and fuel mileage is probably not going to be a factor.
I doubt it. All right, so it looks like they're gridding up, folks. Let's take a look and see how they're gridding up. Get this pulled here. All right, Tim Pope bringing home the top step of the podium here so far. Sean McDonald second, Jack Dixon third, Jesse Redding fourth, Chris Gomes fifth. Sixth place is Scott Roney, John Shanebacher seventh, Trevor Robertson eighth. And actually this thing, I'm sorry, let me back this up for you folks. This thing did not start at the beginning where it should have. There we go. I was on eighth there. Trevor Robertson in eighth. Ninth is Jacob Alicia. 10th is Craig Goodenough. 11th, Dylan Bryant. John McAdam is 12th. 13th is George Rincon. 14th, Andrew Coffin. Jonathan Osborne, 15th. 16th, Dustin Wade. 17th, Greg Klein. 18th, Dustin Eaton. 19th, Stoney Benfield. 20th, America's driver, Albert Anderson. Mike Adamson at 21st. Scott Milner is in 22nd. 23rd is Kevin Hunt, and Aaron Warren rounds out your 24 truck field. I just went ahead and read them off there, Ricky, since I kind of got that thing jacked up a bit. But that's your starting grid, folks. Dan Pope coming in here, having yeah, man, it just seems like I've been missing him here lately, and he comes in here and just takes home the top step here for the beginning of this race.
Yeah, I would say I think Tim Pope likes Dover. I'm pretty sure he does. Tim Pope likes every track, I think, but I do think he really likes Dover.
Well, he's certainly starting off in the right spot here tonight. From the top step, as I mentioned, this first stage, folks, is 50 laps. 50 laps. Now, when the leader starts lap 51, that's when the stage break will occur. And we'll see what Lori has in store for us, man. But I'm excited. It was a lot of fun watching these guys. They were getting after it on Monday. Ricky, I don't know if you had a chance to catch that or not.
Yeah, I did not on Monday, but I did see the results. So I figured there was probably some fireworks that happened during the race.
Yeah, not for sure. It was a lot of fun to watch it. I had a lot of fun broadcasting it. I mean, one of the more fun races I've had this season.
Yeah, I mean, anytime it seems like even in NASCAR back in the day, a lot of times the All-Star Open was probably just as exciting or more exciting sometimes than the All-Star race itself.
Well, here they go. They're coming out of 3 and 4. This first start of the race is going to be on the flag man, not the leader. After that, it'll be leader in the restart zone. And we are underway, folks. The 2026 All-Star race. Great jump by the 7 machine there. Not as hazy here tonight as it was on Monday, man. I could hardly see through the haze. Because right now you got Pope first, McDonald second. In third place, Jack Dixon, and fourth is Chris Goins. So we got some heavy hitters already up at the front. They start to line up here about the first 4 or 5. And then we're going to end up getting into the 2 by and 3 by about midfield. 2 races complete, excuse me, 2 circuits complete already, going to the 3rd. Looks like they're pretty clean so far.
Yeah, even with 2 fast repairs, I don't think anybody wants to burn one on lap 2.
Well, you see Sean McDonald maybe taking a look to the high side, thinks better of it. And you got 7 machines kind of running like the middle, not quite really. Oh, McDonald goes around. Caution's out.
A little maple syrup violence.
Yeah, that is true. We only have 2 of our brothers from the north, the Canadians, in the field, and they found each other in that incident. Go back and take a look and see what happens. A little over the shoulder. He's running second. I know he's going to probably burn. And, you know, we saw this a lot on Monday. It can get just loose on you very quick, and that's what starts to happen. Dixon was there, really landed in his lap, and that causes him to get on the inside wall as well. Dixon was running 3rd. Rough start to the race for these guys, but they do have those 2 fast repairs. I'm sure they're thankful for it right now.
Yeah, I'd say I'd have to go in and look and see if Jack's taking it. I think Jack's still sitting in the pits, so I don't know if he's taking a fast repair or if he's trying to repair some of the damage to save him.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if we can get a look here. I thought I had a camera for Jack Dixon. I'm pretty sure I do. Nope, his camera's already down.
Yeah, he definitely took a fast repair. I'm sure McDonald did too. I'm double checking that he did. So they both, by the quickness of how fast the trucks was repaired, they both had to take a fast repair.
Yeah, Dixon may have had to shut down his camera due to having enough packet rate or his ping or whatever. All right, so we had this happen on Monday too. Quick caution at the beginning, but then they were able to really run it out from there. Some of these drivers were not on track on Monday, so feeling out those tires. We'll see how it goes. Anything going on? A lot going on in the chat there. You want to take a check on it for us?
Yeah, we got Papa Anderson out there. Says, "Let's go, son." We have Amanda Waite, excited for some All-Star racing. Lisa McAdam, hi Lori and VRL. Good luck to the 47. Tim Brown, enjoy the racing. Hello, everybody. And also we have, Albert Anderson said that didn't take long, and no, sir. That's little bit of early race jitters maybe. And we got Mike King says, let's go Silent Assassin.
Yeah, you got Lori out there saying hello to Mike King and others. She's really keeping these the viewers engaged, and we appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out and helps highlight these drivers. And hit that subscribe button. You know, we are live here every Wednesday and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern in the States. Oh, I just saw, did I just see Tim Pope pull off the track there?
Oh, no.
That was
Didn't even drop it down the running order here. But I don't see his truck. Don't know if that's because of a... Here we go. We're coming around for the start here. Now your leader is going to be Chris Gomes on the outside line here. Don't know what happened. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he gets back in the race.
I don't see
down the
him.
back
He's
stretch.
disconnected, but I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't even see him on the track either. I just saw him drop down the running order.
So, since I guess Tim's gone, is the restart on me then?
Yeah, Gomes is asking if the restart's on him, and it is on him. He is now the leader.
Oh, no, his screen froze.
Go ahead, Chris.
Here we go.
Yeah, go, Chris.
Chris is going to start this as he gets to that the restart in the green there on the wall, you see.
Green, green, green.
And here we go. We are back to racing, folks. He gets an incredible jump there on that outside. The fight's going to be on here in second place with Scott Roney in the 023. Jacob Alicia in that 31, and Jesse Redding in the 21 on the outside. Now it's really going to be between 31 and 21 for third place at the moment. You got Redding on the outside trying to hold that momentum, but 31's not able to track out. No matter who's going to win out on the battle here, you know, if you can't track out to the wall here, it makes it for a tough pass. Looks like the 21 is going to have the advantage going into 3 and 4. See if he's able. No, not yet. 31's going to fight back on the inside. And he has the position now. So Chris Gomes first, Scott Roney second, Jesse Redding now third. You see, oh, 81's out of shape back there in the background. About to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of the first few, but we saw these guys get loose off the corner at 12 of Shane Bachler in the Hooters machine. With McAdam just in front of him, and just coming up behind us here is Dustin Wade in the 68. On board with Dustin right now. Look off of the nose of his roof as he's trying to make this pass on the 81. Going to be pretty tough. 81's looking for the 12, so 68's going to have to wait a minute. Rolling roadblock in front of him. You see these guys getting really super tight. He's got to run now. He's going to do the outside, and he's there. This may end up being a good pass for him. 81 fights back on the inside. It's a really good battle right here. As we're being pretty careful, 81's able to get back up there in front of him. So for the moment, he's got that spot. These guys are pretty close on the track. We got another one back here, Kevin Hunt. Albert Anderson's getting underneath him. Just made the pass for 17th. You know, we got Anderson Nation out there pulling for him. Surprised he started towards the back. I don't know if maybe he had a little bit of issue on qualifying. Kevin's going to try to get back under him. In that Traveler whiskey machine. Going for another run. One more time. Kevin races with us out of Danville, Virginia. It's really tough to pass. So you can get a run on somebody, but completing the pass is the issue. Because if you can't track out and then that guy gets momentum back on the outside, it makes for a tough pass. Got these guys side by side. This is Greg Klein. Andrew Koth is on the outside of him here. Riding on board right now with Aaron Warren. He's watching this battle between Klein and Koth, and looks like this is kind of smoothed out for the moment. Whoa, these guys have it. It's Trevor Robertson, Greg Goodenough, and Dylan Bryant. This is going to be a battle. And I made a Wade out there saying, let's go, Wade. She's pulling for that 68 machine. 18 laps already complete in the books here. Remember, we're going to lap 50 before we have the first stage break. This is kind of what we saw on Monday night.
Everybody looks like they're just trying to get us settled in. And just a little housekeeping. I've got some power flicker, and it looks like we got some bad storms rolling through. So if I disappear, that is probably why.
All right, roger that. We'll keep that in mind. If you go radio silent on me, I know what happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
House just shook a little bit.
We've had storms here all day. Actually all night last night, settled down now. So you see John McAdam come into the picture here. He really has nowhere to go. I mean, taking it 3 wide here would be way too risky probably at this point in the race. Gets a little piece of the wall there. John was super fast here on Monday night. Right now he's got 51 into 89. Stuck in a basically just 89 gets off the wall there though. Kind of stuck next to each other. 89 decides to back out, looks like. Maybe he got damaged off of that.
Yeah, he backed off pretty hard there. So.
Yeah. This truck looks okay from this side. Of course, you can never tell sometimes as far as wheel damage and such. I know we got some drivers, man, who are not in the race tonight.
Oh, whoa, up toward the front, there was something just happened. Big stack up, Albert Anderson.
Oh.
Or I said toward the front, I was scrolling through. It's at 16th. Man, there is a traffic jam back here.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks here. Really getting after it. Riding on board with Mike Adamson right now in that 88. Thomas Hass is trying to make his way through here. He is surrounded right now. Jack Dixon's on his outside. Just behind him, you got Stoney Binfield in the 75. These guys are really fast. Everybody's pretty close in their time. Oh, look at this. 48 gets in the wall just a bit. They're coming around 2 by 2 right here, just like they're on a restart almost. '21 and the 31 man had been going at it up here.
Oh, Dixon got into the... Oh, and then Adamson, there smashes off each other. 22. Dixon got into 22. 22 bounced into Adamson. And I think Mike might have got the worst end of that deal. Now Mike is slowing down.
Oh, yeah, you see the damage on the front left of his truck. That's going to hurt his chances here tonight. Going to have to hit pit lane. And still hasn't made it there yet. He's on the backstretch. Chris Gomes is still your leader by nearly 3 seconds. He is checked out, folks. Let's take a look off the back of his car.
Oh, there's a wreck.
Caution's out.
Dustin Wade.
Oh, no.
No.
All right, Amanda's out there watching. She's like, not again, probably. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure, bud. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Man, it's not the broadcaster's curse here. It's the commenter's curse, because I saw Kyle shouting out Tim Pope, Kyle Vaught out there, and then right after that, Pope drops, and then I see Amanda, let's go Wade, and then almost immediately see Dustin crashing out there.
So here we go. We got Wade on the outside in that 68 machine, and you have, go back to this 14 of Dustin Eaton, and it looks like the 10 of Cawthon here. Let's see what happens.
That's all right, guys. Keep going.
Oh, looks like, yeah, maybe the 10 went up to get a little side draft
Where you place, and you have 2 faster.
as they cross the start finish line. Maybe a little bit of down movement. I don't think so, really, from the 68. That's what happened right there. Oh, almost flips, almost gets air. Don't see a lot of damage yet. Penn maybe got more than anything. He got some left rear damage, but that's unfortunate there. Or the 68. We're riding on board with him now as he's hitting pit lane. About to get a word with him, man, as he comes out. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And it looks like we lost Ricky, folks. He's not in the booth with me, so I'll get a word with Dustin Wade. Hey, Dustin's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, man, that was rough right there. You're going across the start finish line. Looks like a side draft going wrong. I got you turned around. How bad was your damage?
I got a minute and 31, so I'm just gonna bandage it up here so I can save a pass repair for later. So we'll see how she goes.
All right, you still got both your fast repairs in the bank?
Oh yeah, I still got both of them. I got a minute left still, so we're gonna hope for a caution here, maybe again, and try to bandage it up a little more.
All right, buddy, I'll let you get back to it. You have 20 more laps left in this stage. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, man. There you go, folks. 68 machine. There you go, Amanda. It sounds like he's got a plan to recover. You can take a breath now. Back up front, Dylan Bryant now has control of the race. Trevor Robertson second. Oh, let's look in this way. Let's make sure that's what's happening. Looks like there's a change of spots. Jonathan Osborne third. Chris Goins fourth now. Scott Roney fifth. Albert Anderson up 14 spots to sixth position. Take a look. I think some of these guys did not take tires. You have a mix of tires up front, folks, to see how this works out for them as they're making their way down the backstretch. I'll look here and see if we got anybody else in here who's not on track. Coming through 3 and 4 now. Dylan Bryant's going to control once he gets to that green on the wall there. You see, he can start at any point.
Green, green, green.
And we're back underway. Green flag's in the air. 51 gets a pretty good jump. Superman looking to jump out front here. I don't think he's on fresh tires, though. He is not. The first fresh tires you have up here is Chris Goins there in third place. Right there on the bottom, just behind 51. Now he's going to have to probably go around and follow that 6 up high unless he dives in here. He being the number 1 machine of Chris Goins. And that's what he does. He's back up to second. You good racing there behind him. Jacob Alicia also on fresh tires. They don't have a limit on tires, so it's if you don't take tires, it's about trying to get track position here tonight. Albert Anderson didn't take tires, and he's in a hornet's nest right now. You guys around him. So tires seem to have a huge difference here, folks. You can see the speed differential between no tires and 4 tires. I don't think they even took 2 as I look at these times on pit lane. 32 laps complete. Making our way into the final laps of stage 1. Really nice racing action here. Let's get one of the drivers here tonight who are not on the track and look, find out, what their thoughts are, who they think is going to win this thing. Let's start with Dave Mayberry. Hey, Dave, it's out in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, how you doing, Alan?
Hey, I know you're not on the track tonight, man, and you're watching and helping out your team. Who do you think's got the advantage here?
Boy, you know, with Lori's shenanigans, who knows? I texted her and gave her a couple ideas, but she knows what she's doing. I don't know what she's going to do, though. It'll be interesting.
She wouldn't tell me exactly what she's doing.
I know.
She says, it could be this, could be that. I don't know.
You're probably better off not knowing. Keep you out of trouble.
Well, I'm good with it. So, I mean, it makes it more fun for me as I'm watching. I'm just, I have no idea. So, I mean, we have front runners right now of Gomes, Alicia, Roney. Good enough. But, hey, man, who knows what's going to end up shuffling around here at stage break.
Yeah, Roney's up there, and Roney had to make it into the qualifiers. That's pretty impressive.
He actually won the first stage of the qualifying race, and he was kind of lights out fast, too.
Yeah, I know. He qualified very good, too, tonight.
Yeah, we got an onboard camera of Roney tonight. He's always fun to watch, man. His facial expressions. Look how intense he looks right now.
I know.
He's pursing his lips, and you can tell he's focused right now because he's being chased at the moment by Craig Goodenough. That's probably not a good feeling.
No, Craig's, you know, the two guys up front, they're fast, but they're also very smart. The two leaders right now.
Yeah, Gomes and Alicia.
Yeah, they're smart. They're not only are they, you know, good racecraft, but they think a lot too, which I think is important. Well, we got Andy Player in Discord with us, so he's kind of you know, letting them what to know as far as when to take tires and this and that and the other.
Yeah, a little you got your strategist in there.
Yeah, we rely on him a lot for strategy on our team.
So, hey, man, you'll be back on track for the next race, which will be Sonoma next week. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think you know the answer to that. It's a road course, so I might have to have a couple sandwiches without.
Albert's in the hunt for that championship. You better encourage him to stay on the track.
I know. You know, I didn't do too bad at the lap. Actually, when we raced Watkins Glen, that was actually, honestly, just the first time that I didn't finish a lap down. So I'm improving. That was my goal, finish on the lead lap, and I made it.
All right, you did a great job, man. But hey, thanks for talking to me. I might pull you up a little bit later on, man, when we get later in this race. I forget what channel you were in. Which team was it?
DSR. Down there with Craig. And
gotcha.
Player and those guys.
All right, buddy. Well, have a good night and talk to you soon.
All right, take care. Thanks.
Yep. All right. Appreciate him doing that for us. We're watching this battle right here between the 623 and 22. This is Aaron Warren, Trevor Robertson, and Sean McDonald. 12th, 13th, and 14th positions here. Back up front, you have not missed anything. Except this time, Gomes is not really checked out. He was almost 3 seconds out in front of second before we had the caution. Now Alicia's got him within half a second. Not letting him get away here. Right on board right now with Jacob Alicia in his 31 machine. Races out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Really methodically taking his time at the moment. Right next to that wall coming across the start-finish line. And he's closing in on first place. Don't know if Gomes is saving his tires a bit or maybe he burned them more than he intended. But you got that number 31, big red machine coming up on him as you see him passing the 68. Don't know why. Dustin Wade's going. He still got that carrying that damage. I think he thought he saved the fast repairs, and so he needed a quick caution for that to work out for him. All right, let's take a run around. Oh, we got a few laps left. About 5 laps to the stage break. Where's your favorite driver? Here's first place. Chris Gomes. Second, Jacob Alicia. Craig Goodenough in third.
Yes, I'm coming under.
The 023 Scott Roney having a good run here, fourth. John McAdam up 7 spots so far, running in fifth. Jesse Redding, sixth. Dustin Eaton, seventh. Andrew Cawthon, eighth. Greg Klein is running ninth. Kevin Hunt right now in 10th place. 23, Sean McDonald's 11th. 22 of Aaron Warren's in 12th. Superman Dylan Bryant running 13th right now. John Shanebuckler 14th. 15th is Trevor Robertson. You got Stoney Benfield running here in the 16th position. I actually have an onboard for Stoney here tonight. Quick look at him. Looking super focused there. Next up, we got Jack Dixon, 17th. Albert Anderson, 18th. George Rincon, 19th. 20th, Scott Milner. Jonathan Osborne, 21st. Dustin Wade, 22nd. Mike Adamson, 23rd. And Tim Pope is out of the race. And we should be coming around here in a minute. Start the final lap of this stage. See the number 1 machine crossing the line for lap 50. Now, as soon as he touches the line, Lori's going to throw that stage. Here we go, coming out of 3 and 4. And that should be the stage, folks. And there it is. She threw it just then. Now we get to see what the first set of shenanigans she has in store for us.
All right, guys, go ahead and do your thing and hit, and then we'll talk.
Stage 1 in the books, folks. 2 cautions during that stage. It says 3 cautions at the top of your screen there, but that includes the stage break. So relatively clean for that 50 laps. The next middle portion here is going to be a 40 lap quick sprint, shorter than the first stage, 40 laps. We'll see with people who decide to stay out on tires, maybe go in and get new tires. Fuel hasn't really been much of an issue right here since they had those cautions. If it runs green for the second stage, however, they will have to stop under green. I think I'll check on the check here. Colin Decker out there saying Dover is such a fun track. It is actually very, very fun. Auntie Edith Anderson out there in the chat pulling for the 99 machine. Lori's saying hello to her. Colin said he just jumped in, still waiting on the post-race inspection. That father out there saying, let's go eat and pull for number 14. See these guys headed down pit lane here. Do have the 81 stays out here. That's Jonathan Osborne. Looks like he's probably the only one. Let's look behind him. Nobody else is out there with him. Like he's taking the wave around here. Sitting on pit lane watching everybody. Looks like taking tires here for Chris Gomes. Some people headed out already. Jacob Alicia does not take tires. He's first off pit lane. Andrew Coffin did not take tires. Chris Gomes did. Well as Craig Goodenough in 4th. John McAdam in 5th. Got Ronnie in 7th. Kevin Hunt in 6th there did not. So got some mixed bag up here up front. Right now, your leader is Jacob Alicia.
Hi guys, has everyone pitted? Yes, I'm coming off the pit road right now. Alright, the guys that are in P16 through P23, that is in this order. I need Stoney, Dixon, Albert, Rincon, Milner, Osborne, Wade, and Adamson. Please go past everybody and go to the front. So P1 through 8 is now going to be Mike Adamson, then Dustin Wade, then Osborne, Milner, Rincon, Albert, Dixon, and Stoney.
Okay.
Go to the
So
front.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm listening. You can hear some of the chatter on the radio. Listen to Lori.
I'm a lap down.
Just go, and I'm gonna clear off.
Okay, she took a group of trucks from the back. It sounds like about 7 or 8. I didn't catch it all. And she moved them to the front, folks. So from the back to the front for this restart of stage
We'll get it
2.
figured out, guys. You eight
This is the curveball she's throwing at these drivers here for stage 2.
I will clear off.
It's like Jack Dixon's going to be your leader now. Stoney Benfield in second. George Rincon third. Scott Milner fourth. Maybe not. Let's see. Not quite there yet. Yeah. Milner fourth. Jonathan Osborne fifth. Albert Anderson sixth. Let me look forward of your previous leaders. Right, looking off the.
You're on the outside, Rincon, you're on the inside. I'm on the outside.
All right, here we go. We're looking at off the roof camp of Jacob Alicia.
You're welcome, Wade. Up, Andrew.
And she has put all these trucks in front of these guys.
Lap car down, just second place.
So there's the curveball
I think so.
for this stage break. One more stage break to come. Don't know what she's going to do on that one.
Bye, guys.
Back up. Let's jump up front here and to your leader, Jack Dixon.
All right, man. Like you back on the pace car. We're not going green.
All right, so you can give one more lap to get settled here. You extended one lap to make sure they're in the right order. Okay, so the guys that are actually out front are not on the lead lap, or they're tail end of the lead lap, rather. Mike Adamson, Dustin Wade. Your leader is second on that inside line. That's Jack Dixon in the 48. To his outside, he has Stoney Benfield. That's your second place machine. Take a look here with Stoney. He's talking away to somebody. All right, I don't know about you folks. What do you think about this? She took a group, sounds like the guys that were towards the back there, from 16th back.
Mike, I don't know if you realize this yet, buddy, but we're the mouse and they're the cat. So we got to run real fast. Already on it, big guy.
All right, here we go. This is going to be interesting, folks. We'll see how this works out.
You're a mouse, that's what.
So, like I said, Mike Adamson, Dustin Wade up here. These guys have got to go. They are at the tail in the lead lap. Your leader's right here, the 48. And there they go. We're back underway. 88 and the 48 are going to really, 68, really going to have to fight for their lives up here. Stay on this lead lap. Amanda Wade is out there, I'm sure, in the chat, biting her fingernails. Maybe. I don't know that she does that or not. Nervous is what I'm getting at here. 88's doing a good job so far. Let's see, does he have tires? He does. And I think the 68 may have tires as well. But your leader's right there, the 48, trying to make his way around. Essentially put these guys a lap down. Caution is out. Man, I tell you what, 88 just made out like a bandit. He's going to get to roll around. The 68 may be able to also, depending on whether iRacing found him to be in front of the 48 or not.
Shenanigans are good.
Well, let's take a look. I think this may involve Sean McDonald here. No, Trevor Robertson's involved in this yellow flag, so we will go back and find out what happened. And I believe iRacing is considering Dustin Wade to be back on the lead lap, folks. So that really worked out for them, that little shenanigans call there. All right, let's take a look at this incident. It should be involved in the 6 machine. He's here on the outside. Here we go. Oh, back to full speed here. He's up against the wall. 23 just comes up a bit. 68, or the 6 machine was.
Now we are cats.
He came down. He's coming down just ever so slightly. He goes back up at the same time when he sees the 23 trying to get in that hole. Just wasn't quite clear. 51 tries to stay off of him here. They both end up in the wall. All right, let's see. We got some takers going down pit lane here. Jacob Alicia being the first of them. Scott Roney, Shane Bockler, Greg Klein, Aaron Warren, Craig Goodenough, Dustin Eaton, Trevor Robertson, Mike Adamson, Dustin Wade. Dustin's going to jump in there to probably get fresh tires, everything. Now he's back on lead lap. When we restart this time, folks, the leader will be the lead truck coming to that start there. If we get a discussion with anybody else here. Talk to Greg Dobson from Phoenix Racing. Hey, Greg Dobson, sound in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yes, sir, I do. How's it going?
Hey, all right, man. Hey, I think your teammate's at 88, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, he made that like a bandit on that shenanigans call Lori threw out there, putting him at the tail end of the lead lap. He got the caution he needed before he could be passed. How was his demeanor inside the room there?
He was a little ecstatic. He was surprised to be able to be up at the front, and essentially got the free pass around the leaders. Him and Wade had to drive away from everybody and make sure they kept those positions, but yeah, getting caught in the catbird seat with the yellow coming out a couple laps later was definitely in their favor. He is exceedingly happy after having to burn one of his faster pairs earlier.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can have a strategy going into this race, but not knowing what Lori's going to throw at you. That's the curveball that I think makes this an all-star race, essentially. So who do you think's got the advantage, though, otherwise?
I got no choice but to root for my Phoenix teammates that are in the race, with Mike and Andrew being the major. Mr. McDonald has occasionally been in the room with us, but yeah, I'm rooting for those guys to be able to come out on top. Otherwise, I would love to throw my hat into the fellow Canadian, Mr. Dixon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's faster tonight, too. But, hey, man, we're going back green now. Thank you for talking to me. I might pull you back up again later, man, if it gets a little exciting.
No worries. Sounds good. Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, man. Take care. All right, 085 talking to us here. We're coming around. Dixon's in control.
Green flag, green flag.
And he launches. 81 just behind him. And the faster passer, number 75 of Stoney Benfield there on the outside. And doesn't get a great start here. Don't know if he's not comfortable on that outside line or just kind of slow to the jump there on that one. Jonathan Osborne's up here in second place though right now, and looking mighty sporty with Albert Anderson coming in here in his Pennzoil Shell number 99, up 17 spots right now, in a good position at the moment. And he does. To see who has tires up front. First, second, third. So down through Anderson, John McAdam there in fourth. Really, let's see, all the way down to Jesse Reddick in seventh position. All have 4 tires. Then you got kind of a mixed bag from there on back. Take a look off the nose. Jesse Reddick, you see he's going to be able to make this pass pretty handily. Looks like maybe on Stoney Benfield. Stoney has new tires on there. And they all were on pit lane around lap 52. Jesse races with us out of Knoxville, Iowa. He's able to make that pass. Looking for some close battles here on the track for you. Feeling like a little something brewing right here. Jacob Alicia and the 19 of Milner. This 12th and 13th. And here comes Greg Goodenough. Going to make it 3 wide almost. This is the inside of that 31 machine. Guys are both on pit lane. The lap 59. Good enough, did not take tires. He may have jumped back down there a second time to get some fuel, but he makes this pass on the 31. Man, just ever so close. Doing the slide job there, coming out of 4. Not missing anything up front right now. Jack Dixon. Well, we are starting to see a little bit of a challenge coming on here from the 81, perhaps for the lead. Very different lines. You see the 48 running that more low middle line. 81 likes to go higher. You see those guys kind of bouncing off the wall in the background there. Got Maddie Witt out there saying it's a good balance. No points. Okay, Lori says, hey, non-points races are the best. These guys laugh, hang out, and just have fun. Kathy A's out there saying, keep moving up, 99. Well, he's doing that for you, Kathy. Sitting there in 3rd place. He's watching this battle right in front of him. Probably licking his chops. So I'm here to clean up. And if you don't get past each other pretty quick, I'm going to come up here and take it from you. We're watching off the roof cam here of America's driver Albert Anderson, racing out of Washington, D.C. One of the original drivers here for this league. Been around over 5 years now, going on 6. We're incredibly blessed to have the core group of drivers that have been with us for the whole time. And all of our newcomers have been great additions. All right, man, they're keeping this super clean at the moment. Looks like everybody, let's take a look at our track map. Let's see, kind of getting strung out here. They're going to have 20 more laps from right now to make some hay before we get to the last final stage. But he received 47, taking a challenge here on Anderson. Anderson, oh, hits a wall on the outside, gets a little bit too much. It's going to bring Gomes into this picture as well. Chris Gomes into number 1. But Albert's able to hold these guys off for the moment on the high side. 47's the side draft and not making it easy on Albert. And I hope these guys don't end up wadding it up. One's down there looking like he might want to take it 3 wide if these guys don't get to moving. But because he's got Superman and the 51 breathing down his neck and the 21 of Jesse Redding. And there goes the 1 making the move on a 99. 47 was able to get around. Really tight racing right here. This portion of the track. And Bryant's right behind these guys. Oh no! And the 99 gets turned. Caution is out. Lap 75. Kind of saw that brewing there with such tight racing. It doesn't take much. Albert got turned here. Let's take a look. All right, Albert's there on the outside. One's trying to battle around. One's about to get clear as they come off. And the 51 just misjudges it. Probably thinking he's going to slide right in behind the 99. Albert goes for a ride. All right, Nation, this is not over. We don't even know what's up next for the next break with Lori. And don't think I've seen the 99 get any damage tonight. So he still has at least one, if not both, of his fast repairs. He is not out of this race. Probably going to hit pit lane here. Damage not looking too bad. Let's see, the 99 and the 51 are teammates too, so this might be a rough team meeting here after the race. We'll find out. Hey, Albert Anderson, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, Alan, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, that was a rough call there between you and your teammate. Looks like you just misjudged jumping up in behind you there. Did you guys have a discussion already?
Yeah, everything's cool. I had wheel damage. I slapped the wall pretty hard, probably 5 laps before that, and started bleeding off positions. And went to the hot side to give everybody plenty of room, but my truck had a ton of damage at that point. So, yeah, no, it's all good. Dylan just got a little loose there and didn't quite clear me, and it happens, especially at a track like this.
No, man, I was wondering what happened. Your truck looked okay, but we know that can be deceptive. If you touch the wall and get some wheel damage, we wouldn't know it from the outside, and you were certainly dropping a bit there. But hey, man, I'm glad you're still in it. Do you still have one fast repair left?
Yep, still got one left. I definitely had to burn it. That wall hit, knocked the toe out of the front end. So I wasn't able to turn going into the turns. It would just slide right up to the wall. So I was just hanging on for dear life there when Dylan and I got into each other. But we're all repaired, 4 new tires, and we'll get back after it.
All right, buddy. Well, you got your daughter out there and the Anderson clan pulling for you hard, buddy. You want to say anything to them before I let you go?
Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everybody in the chat.
All right, buddy. Have a good race. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, man.
All right. And that's a quick word from Mr. Albert Anderson, America's driver. As always, looking to get back up in the action here. He knows he's not out of this thing. We don't know what's coming our way. We got about 12 more laps, probably 11 more laps when we go green, and we're going to have our stage caution in the second round of shenanigans coming from the race admin, Lori. Right now, your leader is that 47 machine of John McAdam. Chris Goins is second, Jesse Redding third, Jacob Alicia fourth on the outside, Aaron Warren fifth, and Craig Goodenough in sixth position. Pace truck is off, and we're getting back underway. John McAdam gets the launch first inside the restart zone. And there he goes. Good launch from him. Green flag is in the air. Pretty clean start across the line here. That one machine is not really letting John get away. New tires all the way down to 4th place. Everybody else didn't have time to take tires on board, if judging by their pit time at least. Got Albert Anderson Sr. out there saying it's not over yet. It surely is not. These guys are going to be getting it after here. John McAdam up 11 spots from where he started the race so far. Chris Goins now being challenged by the 31 of Jacob Alicia. One might try to fight back on the outside. He does a good job there. 31 gets a little bit loose, you saw. Allowed the momentum to prevail there on the outside. He definitely took a look. Amanda Wade's out there saying we're making the right kind of moves right now. Let's take a look and check. Where is the 68? Right now he's in 10th position. Right on board here with him for a second. As he gets down the corner, you can really see from this gyro cam the amount of banking. I think I told you it was like 24 or 28 degrees of bank. Let's double check that. 24 degrees in the corners. You can see what that looks like there on track. Looking off the roof cam. He's coming up on Mike Adamson, Aaron Warren, and Scott Roney. Got Aaron Warren and Mike Adamson right now side by side for that position. 88's going to prevail on the outside for the moment, putting him up to 7th position after the shenanigans reshuffle that Lori had at the stage break. Mike Adelson and the 68 machine of Dustin Wade were able to hold on to their tail of the lead lap, get the caution at the right moment, and now they're back in contention to win this All-Star race. Dustin Wade's got Dustin Eaton right there behind him, along with George Rincon. This is a pretty good battle as well. They're 4x4 back here. Trevor Robertson and Shane Bachler as well. Dick's machine going around on the outside here. Trevor Robertson, like he's taking the Corey Dayline, he's got tires compared to these guys, so it makes it just look so much more dramatic as he's making his way through there. Up front, John McAdams still hanging on to that top spot, but we see these guys right here just battling it out lap after lap for second place. 31 wants it. Number 1 wants to keep it. Craig Goodenough's here to pick up the pieces if they get together. And maybe even make a play here on the 31 on the outside. Help that one machine pull away and secure that spot. 21 of Jesse Redding coming into the picture. This is a quartet trying to take second position. He's running around the track here. One machine's able to clear him. 31 hanging on to his spot. Looking to recover, reset, and re-attack. Taking a look right here. Craig Goodenough is doing a tremendous job. He is not on new tires according to what I'm looking at, but he may have ducked in the pit lane the top off perhaps. If he didn't, he's doing a great job there in that 8-9 machine of hanging on to that position. You see the 21 challenging the 6. Jared Robertson's able to get back up there and secure that spot. Whoa, one gets really sideways coming off the corner there. That might give some an opportunity here for Alicia, and it does. He's thinking about it again, but the 6 machine is coming, folks. Trevor Robertson has been shot out of a cannon. Making his way around that. He's running that outside line. Like I said, I call it the Corey Day line because that's what we saw him do. Look at this. He's going whether or not. He's taken 3 spots in half a lap. He's going to take over the lead of this race. Trevor Robertson to the point. Unbelievable. He was last on pit lane at lap 76, so that makes sense. He went in there and he took 4 tires, and he looks like Superman right now. He is driving away. Caution is out. That's the stage break, folks. Lap 90 in the books. Now we get to see what's up next. Lori has one more opportunity to make the lives of these drivers just hair pulling and wrenching for these. They don't know what she's going to do.
Go ahead and pit, and then we'll talk.
And she just told him to pit, and then we'll talk. But man, what a run from that number 6 machine. Trevor Robertson was just on fire. That had to be fun coming through the field like that. We see him pulling up behind that pace truck. Kyle Vaught's out there saying, "Let's go, Trevor." All right, at the moment, Trevor Robertson's first, John McAdams second, Jacob Alicia third, Chris Gomes fourth, Greg Goodenough fifth. The Jesse Redding in sixth, Mike Adams in seventh, and Scott Roney eighth. Jack Dixon is ninth. Aaron Warren's 10th. That's your top 10 right now, folks. And Amanda Dustin Wade, he's out there in 11th. Albert Anderson's back up to 12th after he had that incident with his teammate there. You should see all these guys pretty much heading down pit lane. I'm watching them on the monitor screen. I don't see anybody staying out yet. Nope. There we go. Everybody's on pit lane. We still got 23 trucks out of 24, folks, in this race. The only one who's out was Tim Pope. Amanda Wade's out in the chat saying Laura's the real winner tonight and definitely having them fun. I know she looks forward to any special event we have, especially the All-Star race or any other race that's non-points paying, where she can just throw some interesting scenarios at these drivers, and they don't take it overly serious because points are not involved, championships are not involved, and they all get to have just a little bit more fun. I know we always have fun every single week, but this is just like that little bit of extra, if you can understand what I mean.
All right, that's everybody got their pit stops done. Ready for some shenanigans?
All right, thank you, Dobson. All right, T1 through 8. You are getting an EOL and going to the back.
Oh!
That is Trevor, John McAdams, Alicia, Gomes, Goodenough, Redding, Adamson, and Roney. I'm going to give all of you an EOL.
All right, so you heard it when I heard it in the chat. I think you might have heard it. I know you can hear the little bit of the chat in the background. So she's taken the top 8 finishers of the last stage,
Everybody's got to go by us.
and she's putting them to the end of the field. I don't know how I would feel about that if I was leading this race. Trevor Roberts has got just made it to the point. Now he's going to have to race his way back through. Now the thing is, this is going to be the longest stint of the race, though. If you recall, we were running 50 laps, 40 laps, and this final stint 60. So they had the most laps to be able to recover from this. Let's see what happens here. So just when you think you're going to win this race, and you're in a great position,
I'm up high.
nah, you're going to the back.
Go low. I'm up high.
So it's going to take probably maybe an extra lap here to get these guys lined up properly for the restart. And she's going to let them loose. Let's take a look and see who took tires, everything. Let's see who's going to end up going to the front.
Kevin, this is supposed to be up here, I think.
Dixon's going to the back. It looks like
Making them to get in EOL.
right now Dixon's in front. Anderson's second. I'm still waiting for this to kind of shake out.
I immediately wrote down, it froze the field, so I wrote down 1 through 8. Kevin, you are not getting an EOL. The only people that got an EOL are Trevor, McAdam, Alicia, Stone, Goodenough, Redding, Adamson, Roney.
Okay, so she said Trevor Robertson. Here's who got an EOL. Trevor Robertson, John McAdam, Jacob Alicia, Chris Gomes, Craig Goodenough, Jesse Redding, Mike Adelson, and Scott Roney. Wow. Okay, these guys are gonna have a lot of work cut out for them. What do you think, folks? Let me know in the chat. Was that a shenanigan? Was that a gut punch if you're the leader? Wow. Howard Anderson Sr. out there saying, "Look at you, Lori. You're having fun now." I don't know. Maybe some of these, she loves these races. She loves to have fun with it. Throwing some money at them tonight. I don't know how much. I even asked her that. How much money are you throwing out there to these drivers? She says, I'm not going to tell you. So we'll find out once she posts it in Discord after the race. But it should be a lot of fun to watch the rest of this. We're going to have not quite. It's not going to be 60 laps because we got these under caution laps here, cutting them down right now to 55, 54 laps. But the lights are out now, so we're going to go back green with 53 laps to go.
Hey, since we've got EOLs, are we allowed to at least double up, or do we still have to stay same spot?
Y'all can double up. Go ahead. I'm going to clear off.
All right, so at the back, she gave them EOLs, which would string them out, but she's gonna have them double up here. You see them strung out in the back here. Let's jump back here and take a look forward.
You're down, bud.
Looking back from last place, shotgun on the field, Mr. Trevor Robertson now went from the winner's circle to the outhouse. And he's got to pass all these guys if he wants to win this race here tonight. That's going to be a tall, tall order. But we don't know how this is going to play out. Could be more cautions. You have to avoid those accidents. Could be a lot happening. Coming out in 3 and 4 right now, Jack Dixon is your race leader. He's going to start once he gets to that restart zone. You see on the wall, the green on the wall up there.
Green flag, green flag.
And he launched. Green flag is in the air. Good launch. 48 takes the lead. Albert Anderson at 99 is in second right now, up 18 spots. Fight is on right here. Third place, you got Kevin Hunt. Caution's already out. Don't know what happened here. Let's take a look. Didn't see anybody drop. Yeah, we'll back it up a lap here. If we can find Robertson. All right, this is coming to the start. So whatever this was, it did not jump on the overlays here as an incident, so we couldn't go directly to it. There it is. But for whatever reason, that did not register. I want to say that's Scott Roney getting out of shape there. Yep. May have touched the apron. It's up underneath. Looks like the 21. He touches that left front on the apron. That's just enough to unsettle his truck. And he hits Stoney Benfield in the 75. 21's right behind him. Craig Goodenough's on the outside. Gets away. 31 kind of gets away. Oh, Jones is right here, kind of in it. In the number 1 machine.
Man, Hulk's in front of you.
Watch this from different vantage point. Yeah, he just clips that apron. That was enough to unsettle his truck. Butted a few guys with him.
You should be at the front somewhere. What are you doing back here?
Let's see if anybody hits a pit lane here. And while we have a chance, let's get a chat with Mr. Andy Player on the Digital Speed Racing team here. Hey, Andy Player, it's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Hey, doing all right, man. I know you're kind of quite the strategist down there with your teammates in digital racing. What are you thinking? Who do you think's got the advantage here? And what do you think about the format and Lori's shenanigans?
It's those are challenging things, certainly. It makes it tough on these guys to kind of come back up through the field, and tire wear is such a huge issue here that really kind of throws a monkey wrench into things. You know, Trevor did great that last stage. I saw him race up through the field, so kind of paying attention to that strategy there. But I don't know. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of fast trucks, a lot of passing you have to do, and track position really does matter a lot here. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes out.
Yeah, if we start to go green here, they definitely still have. They've got 50 laps remaining. They can only run about 31 or so laps on a fuel tank. So even if we go green, we're going to see green flag stops and more opportunities for guys to excel and or maybe put themselves behind. But hey, man, you're going to be back on track with us next week at Sonoma. How you feel about that track?
It's not my favorite road course, but it is a classic NASCAR track, so I do like that. But it's one that I'm not particularly great at. Hopefully I can pick up a few lessons off of Eaton and good enough here. Maybe at least run top 10. I'd be happy with that. Go into the playoffs. Hopefully I can maintain that top 10 and go in there. So I'm hopeful it'll go well.
Well, hey, man, thanks for talking to me. Might talk to you a little bit more. We're going back green here, and good luck to your team.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Number 13, we're coming around 3 and 4 into the restart zone, controlled by Dixon. And we're back underway. Green flag again. Let's see if we can keep it clean and green this time. 99 falls back into the second place. 22 of Aaron Ward's now in third. And Dustin Wade in fourth. Oh, we got Kevin Hunt on the outside wall. Just a little bit there, not too bad. But being challenged by John Shanebacher into 12 with, looks like Dustin Eaton in that 14. Trying to get around him as well. I think that Kevin might be in trouble. Might have some wheel damage. That being Kevin Hunt in the 434 there. Can't really see it if he got some wheel damage. You're not going to know. But right now at the moment, let's see if he can settle that truck down. He's running 7th. The moment, does he have old tires? He does. And so that's probably part of the problem right there. Up front here, another truck with old tires is Albert Anderson and your leader, Jack Dixon, neither of which seem to have taken any tires. Looking off the back deck of your leader. Somebody went down into the wall down there. I want to say that was Eaton. It was. Caution is now out. Again. Maybe that was for Jonathan Osborne. I do have him indicated as having an accident here. Go back and take a look. Osborne trying to get underneath the 88. Gets loose. Doesn't make it. Hits the outside wall. Man, we'll have to watch that from the overhead. Take a look here. I don't know that he actually hits anybody. He gets loose, similar to Roney. 51 gets a slight piece and gets around him. 81's missing his fender, and everyone else does a tremendous job avoiding the 81 truck there. That is the reason for your caution. Now let's also, something happens with the 14. I think it was separate from this incident. 14 is underneath. Shane Bachler here gets loose also, coming out of 2. Not too bad though. Just ends up scraping the wall there. Truck looks okay. He doesn't really have anything rubbed off on it. Just lost all his momentum. See if we get a word with this driver. Hey, Dustin Eaton and Sound in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, what's up, fella? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. Man, you really got off loose coming out of it looked like turn 2. Tremendous job not destroying your truck. Didn't even really have a lot of paint scraped off on it, but I'm sure that got your attention. How you feeling now?
Well, buddy, I'm wide awake. Let's put it that way. I felt like I was in a comfortable position. I was just kind of coasting, starting to push a little bit on the new tires, and then that happened for the first time. So, you boys out here a little peckish now. If I'm being honest, Alan, that's what it is.
Oh, you hungry?
A little peckish, a little thirsty. You know, and I'm living life on the edge of the seat.
Roger's that, man. Well, you got a whole team contingency out there with Digital Speed Racing, and you guys. I mean, what do you think about the format tonight and Lori's shenanigans? Does that catch you off guard?
I've been up there twice, and she put everybody in front of me when I got up to 5th. I was like, okay, but then the second time she put me up to 5th, so it's been a balance, man. I've been enjoying it. It's definitely tight racing, man. A lot of guys are real fast. You know, the track's flowing. Very few mess ups, it seems like, and everybody's kind of on different strategies. So we'll see what it looking like at the end.
Nah, man, it's looking good. Hey, thanks for talking to me. I'll let you get refocused here, buddy. Good luck to the rest of the rest of the way. Go ahead.
Hold my beer and watch this, Alan.
All right, buddy. I'm looking forward to it.
See you.
Yeah, bye. There you go. 14, your leader, right? Excuse me, not your leader right now. Is running 14th at the moment. We'll jump back up here. Your leader's Jack Dixon. And that number 48 machine coming around here to get ready to take this restart. The pace truck is off. When he gets to the green on the wall up here, that entire green area is the restart zone. He can launch at any point.
Green flag,
and he's back underway. Green flag in the air. Pretty good launch. Got that 99 machine still slotting in second. 22 is in third. The race is going to be on here between Dustin Wade and Shane Bachler for fourth. Looks like Wade's going to have the advantage at the moment. Little piece of the wall there for the 22. These guys get strung out pretty quick right here. Go back in here and take a look at this 31. He seems to be in the hornet's nest. We are 2 by 2, at least three deep here. Watching number 1 machine of Gomes racing with the 023 of Roney here. It's tough sledding for Chris Gomes, running 16th at the moment. Trying to fully take over that spot. Jesse Redding's coming up behind him as well. Really tight, really tough racing right now at the moment. You see the ones getting loose on the bottom there. He's fighting that condition. When you have to turn the wheel a little bit more coming out of the turn, it just makes that truck, the rear of the truck, come around on you. Up here we got Craig Goodenough. Looks like that is going to be a little bit... Look, he's diving into the corner here in the 31. If he's able to get some momentum off of the back, off the turn here. Whoa, 10 and the 023 almost get together. 14's up high there. We just talked to Dustin Eaton. Golds moves everywhere. 31 hits the wall. We try to go around to 92 on the outside, though. Hits the wall again. Pushing very hard. He's up to 10th. Chris Goins is back here, mired in traffic. Trying to get a two-fer here. I think he's going to have the 10 going to the next corner. We'll find out. Maybe not. Not really able to track out. 10 hits the wall. That's going to give the position to the one machine. Up to 16th. We'll start battling with the 14 here as well. These guys are doing a tremendous job. This is not easy, folks. If you've ever thought that was going to be an accident in the 434. If you've ever driven this track in iRacing, you know what this thing is like. You know how hard it is just to keep the truck straight, let alone battle somebody. And these guys are running side by side, lap after lap, showing each other a lot of respect while not giving each other an inch. What we like to see, man. 434 just keeps pounding that wall. 81 goes down to the inside retaining wall. We mentioned before, Kevin Hunt's on old tires, doing the best he can at the moment, and he's making sure he's not hurting anybody else. He'd rather take the wall on than to take someone else out. That's what he looks like he's trying to do. Further back, you got Superman trying to make his way through. Right now, he's just mired in traffic as well. 3 wide almost. 47 gets a little high on the 10. See 434 in the wall again here. Kevin Hunt. He's dropping to the field right now. Yeah, you know these guys are pushing hard. You just see them bounce off the wall lap after lap. You can't do that for so long before you get wheel damage. Jump back up front. Guess who's out front there, Amanda Wade? Dustin Wade has the point. Jack Dixon is second. John Shanebacher third. Mr. Wade here. He's out to a half-second lead over the 48 machine. Racing out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He's got 4 freshies. Jack Dixon did not, so he got around him. He's probably going to start to pull away here as we see he's out to half a second at the moment. And I'm sure he's feeling good. I tell you, you want to see an excited driver, you let this man win tonight. Caution is out. Looks like it's going to involve Dustin Eaton, Jonathan Osborne, perhaps Dylan Bryant. I think Dustin Wade wanted to see this caution. He's ready to run away with it. Let's take a look, see what happened. Riding over the shoulder here of Dustin Eaton. Let the 51 and the 81 come together. And the 14 is going to be the innocent in this one. This is 47 of, is he back there? It looks like he is. 47 doing a good job of getting by at the moment.
By me, Albert. I didn't realize it was telling you to come past me.
Just squeezes by.
Yep, sorry, buddy.
10 gets a piece of it. 23. 21 comes to a stop back here. That's what happened there, folks. And Dustin Wade, he's going to head down pit lane here. Looks like everybody's going to take a trip down pit lane. See if Mr. Wade takes tires. Kyle Vaught out there saying Trevor's back on the move. Says he loves Jack and Wade both. Damn, it's good to see Wade up front. Yes, indeed. Amanda's, oh geez, I'll walk away for a minute. She doesn't want to watch. And we do have Wade taking tires. We see that's happening right now. See if we get a quick word with Dustin. Hey, Dustin Wade, sound in the booth, buddy. You got me. Dustin Wade, sound in the booth. You got me, buddy.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, man, you were sitting there. You were leading this race. I'm sure you were not happy to see that caution come out. Now you're coming out 6th, but you should be in pretty good shape because you have fresh tires, man, and these guys in front of you do not. How you feeling?
I feel comfortable right now. I'm not going to lie. If I had a heart monitor on during that last little stint there, it felt like it was literally coming out of my chest. But I got one more set still left to go on the rubber there, so I'm not really worried, man. I just got to stay focused, keep it clean, and I should be able to drive this baby back to the front.
All right, man. I'm looking forward to talking to you at the end of this race, buddy. So good luck to you the rest of the way.
Thanks, man.
All right. That 68 machine. Amanda, he's focused. We'll see what happens here.
I don't know, buddy. I didn't do anything. Do whatever iRacing tells you.
Sounds like somebody's talking to the admin there. iRacing's telling him to do something and nothing to do with Lori. Let's take a look at back up front. So your leader now going to be Craig Goodenough. Scott Roney 2nd. Chris Goins 3rd. Jesse Redding 4th. Dustin Wade 5th. So these guys who got shoveled to the back, Redding, Goins, and they had to take no tires here in order to try and get a back position because it's so hard to get here. We're coming around here. Looks like, yep. Going to hand control over to Craig Goodenough for this restart. Hey, Lori, I copy you. And he launches. We're back underway. Green's in the air, folks. Starting lap 123. Clean restart so far. 89's going to have control as he goes in here. The one machine up to 2nd place. Got Ronnie 3rd. Dustin Wade's in 4th. Dustin Wade is on the freshest tires, folks. Let's head right along here and see how this works out. He's going to be flying probably in comparison to these guys. One of the outside of the 023. He really does have the speed here. Let's take a look off his rear deck. Nobody's really challenging at the moment. Oh, we got a crash out back. Looks like Shane Bockler. And it is.
Sorry about that one there, Stoney.
So, take a look and see what happens here. All right, he's in the Hooters machine here. That is Shane Bockler. Let me get a closer look. That's that Saint, man. We've seen so many guys coming off of turn 2 right at this spot. I don't know if it's a combination of somebody to the outside not getting enough side force. Just those new tires right there seem to be biting people, and that's what happened. He just lost his rear. Not out of it, I'm sure. We're going to get a discussion here with this 92 machine running in 12th, Mr. Greg Klein. Hey, Mr. Klein, down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, what's going on, Alan?
Hey, man, running 12th right now, looking strong. How you feeling about the rest of the way?
We'll see how it goes. Of course, this thing wears out tires really, really fast, and these are some really fast guys around me, so we're going to see what we do. I've just been trying to keep tires under it and see if I can make my way towards the front, and then we're just going to roll the dice and see where we end up.
So what have you thought about the format so far and the shenanigans Lori's been throwing at you guys, man?
Oh, we know Lori loves her shenanigans, and we love her for that. So it's been entertaining. It's put a little bit of a spin on this race, and I think it's been hopefully fun to watch. It's much fun to watch that has been to drive.
Yeah, for sure, man. But hey, I appreciate you talking to me. I just want to get a quick word with you before you go back green and wish you luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Well, like I said, we'll see what we do.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep. Greg Klein there. A 92 machine as we're coming around onto the backstretch, getting ready to go back green here soon. As he gets a quick sip. A little parched. Lori's out there in the chat saying it's going to get dicey now. Yeah, 25 to go. The pay window is open, folks. Got a couple other cameras I want to make sure we get on here tonight. We got the 75 machine, the faster pastor. Right now, he's running in the 14th position. Talking away here, talking to his teammates, getting together his game plan. Be able to attack this last run. We're going to have 23 laps to go when we get the green flag here. So if these guys all hit pit lane, there should not be an issue with fuel. We do have a mixed bag of tires up front. You got Craig Goodenough and Chris Gomes do not have fresh tires, nor Scott Roney. Dustin Wade does. Jesse Redding doesn't. John McAdam doesn't. Jacob Alicia there in 8th position. And then on back, most of these guys definitely have tires. We're going to ride on board here with the 75 machine for this restart. Stoney Benfield races with us out of Albemarle, North Carolina. Having a good run here tonight. Maybe that's not the perspective I want to see. Here we go. At the restart zone now. And we're back on their way. He's right here behind Scott Milner. Let's see if he gets into the corner safe here. He's on the outside. 81's going to take a dive on him. He's going to live to fight another day. He's going to let that pass and just kind of slot in here, folks. Try to finish out this thing under green. Up front, Craig Goodenough has the lead. Chris Gomes is in second. Scott Roney trying to challenge, but Dustin Wade is the man with the freshest tires. 22 laps to go. You can get around Roney and get up on these other guys to have a chance. Him and Roney get together a little bit. Right on board, he's up to third. Close down the one machine with some velocity. Really tied up on him right now. The one looks a little bit loose there on the older tires. 21 laps to go. He's got plenty of time to make this happen. Oh, looks like Roney gets hit a little touch on the wall there. You see the 434 of Kevin Hunt going into pit lane. Wade's got to run. He's going to make the pass here. He needs to get going because right behind him, Jacob Alicia is also on fresh rubber. Here we go. Oh, they're wrecking the backstretch.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Like Jesse Redding. Caution's out, 19 to go.
Yeah, I hate the wall, Albert, trying to give you room to get by that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Go back and see what unfolded here. Got Redding here in the 2192 of Greg Klein coming up behind him. Again, same thing at a turn 2. Oh, he's trying to keep from hitting anybody. He doesn't really collect anybody. Tremendous job just trying to keep it safe. Sacrificed his own truck. He had much choice in losing his own truck, but you can see he steered it in such a way to make sure he minimized anybody else's risk. Gentleman and a scholar behind the wheel, Jesse Redding. All right, looks like we have some folks who just went down pit lane. Greg Goodenough, Chris Gomes, Scott Roney, John McAdam, Mike Adamson, Albert Anderson, Andrew Cawthon, Stoney Benfield, Dylan Bright, Sean McDonald, Jesse Redding. Your leaders. Dustin Wade now has the lead. Jacob Alicia is second. These guys went on lap 120. You see Wade, Alicia, Robertson, Dixon, Rincon, Greg Klein, all the way down to, let's see, Osborne, Milner, Yep, and then we got a few others who stayed out. Shane Buckler, Warren, and Dustin Eaton. So all the way back to 11th stayed on the track. From Craig Goodenough on back in 12th. That's Goodenough, Goins, Ronnie McAdam, and others went in to get fresh rubber. We'll see if they can make any hay with that. Probably going to be 16 or 15 laps to go when we go back to green. Tough call. Do you go in? Do you stay out? Still not one to go yet. You're looking off of the roof cam of Dustin Wade. Take a look at this. Look at the chat here. Lori out there talking to everybody. Tight squeeze, Lori says. Amanda Wade pulling for her man, the 68. Dustin Wade letting him know he's got this. Got some folks out there pulling for the 89 machine. Just jumping in. Let's go Adamson. Alex Hand pulling for Adamson. Got Amanda Wade, that last chat. She's saying she's barely here. She can hardly watch. Right now, Dustin is in a great position. If he brings this home for the victory, he will have beaten some of the best. Jacob Alicia, Trevor Robertson, Jack Dixon, all up front. They're going to be vying for this win, all on equal footing with that 68 machine. He's going to control the restart as we come out of 3 and 4. Base truck is in. Restart zone is into green. There he goes. Gets a good launch off the bottom. The 68 does. Pretty clean start back through the field. 68 is being challenged by the 31 immediately. Trying to get the momentum on that top side, keeping pinch down. 15 laps to go. A bit sideways there for the 31 coming off the corner, but he maintains momentum. 6 is coming up here. Trevor Robertson's in the fight. And he flies around the outside there. Robertson is just on a rail on that high side. He takes the lead here for the moment. Let's see if he's able to do it off with the turn here. Oh, they're wrecking behind. It looked like Scott Milner. Still under green, though. Now the yellow's out. Caution's out. Oh, Robertson almost loses it coming off the turn there. But he's able to hold on. And he's going to have the lead for the restart if he doesn't go into the pit lane. Go back and see what happened with Scott Milner. Scott's here in the 19 truck. Coming off of 4. Oh, may get a little help here on the 22. Slow it down a bit. He comes down also. Looks like maybe that's probably just a racing incident. 22's tracking out 19. Probably trying to gather his truck up. Looked like he may have been a little loose coming out of there. Right there, yeah. He's probably still trying to gather his truck up, and that's what ends up happening. Keeps it down low on the track. Doesn't take anybody else with him. Great job. Didn't suffer too much damage here. But going to the back of the field, man, that's going to be rough with just these few laps to go. All right, folks, we're down to the nitty-gritty. Probably going to be 10-lap shootout to go once we go back green. Who's your horse? Who do you think is going to take this home? Kyle Vaught's out there saying Corey Dayline. That's Trevor. Lori's out there thanking everybody for watching. Indeed, thank you for watching, folks. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. We are live here every Wednesday and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern here in the USA and Canada. And if you like sports car racing, endurance in particular, we run a lot of the endurance events. So hit the notification bell so when we go live at some other irregular time, like for the Daytona 24-hour, or Boss coming up here shortly in a few months, and some other 6-hour or 12-hour races, hit notification bell. You'll be notified when we hit the live button, and you can follow along and help cheer these drivers on. Kyle's out there saying that Trevor is ripping the top. He absolutely is. Got Dale out there, YKTV, saying, hey, my bets are on the 88 to 99, and my Randall pick is going to be the 68. 68 still in this. Having a great run here tonight. Had a lot of fun doing this. Monday night was the Open. That was a lot of fun to race that, and this has been a tremendous amount of fun as well. I think, like many people mentioned, Lori in the tower has had probably the most fun in throwing the curveballs at these guys. But you can see, man, Jill got some of those guys who she threw to the back have made their way up to the front, or making their way to the front. The challenge for this victory still. I want to say YKTV Dale might be Adamson's son. Here we go. Coming around here for the restart. Going down the back stretch. I'm going to go live with 9 laps to go. They've got 22 drivers on the track. I think Kevin Hunt maybe... Nope, he's still out there, folks. 23 out of the 24 trucks are still out there. Trevor Roberts is going to control the restart here. Once he gets to the green on this wall there, he can launch anytime inside that green zone.
Green flag, green flag.
And there he goes. Green flag is in the air. Does he get a great jump on the 31? 31 hangs on pretty good, but he does have the advantage. That is the 6 going into the turn to be able to secure this spot. Let's see if he's going to start ripping the top again the way he did last time. 31 is going to be on the hunt, as well as the 68. Really painting the line right now on the bottom. That is the 6. Out to a 0.2 second advantage. 68 looking to challenge maybe the 31. You got Jack Dixon coming in strong as well right here. '68's going to the bottom, maybe going to try to make this pass on the 31. Looks like he's going to get there. Question is, can he complete the pass? It's so hard sometimes. He got loose off the corner. You saw him in real time on his onboard camera there. Oh, the 68's going to go around. Nope. He saves it. Oh, and then the 68. And oh, my God. Heartbreak for the 68 again, along with the 48. We'll go back and we'll kind of dissect that, folks. Let's see what happened here.
What me that hit you, Michael?
No, I was hitting the brake. I wasn't hitting nobody for any reason.
All right, right here we're taking a look. Let's take a look maybe from 48's perspective. No, we'll take a look over the shoulder here. '48 comes up to the outside. 68 gets a little loose coming off the corner. They touch slightly here. The 48's trying to shoot and follow that truck to the bottom. He saves it, but the caution comes out anyway.
Lucky dog hot. Lucky dog hot.
Look at it from the 48's perspective. Some netco was involved there too. Does a good job saving it. Gets it back underneath him, and the 68 was trying to get his truck back underneath him. Looks like because 89 was coming up underneath him. He was trying to probably make sure he didn't go down on anybody, and then him and the 48 end up getting together again. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. Sorry, Amanda. You know that huge bummer for you and for Dustin. Still out there. He's in 21st now. We're going to have probably maybe a natural start here. Yeah, we're going to have a natural restart here with 3 laps to go in the race. Now, if they get to it, if they have a caution, there is one opportunity here for a green-white checker. Let's take a look back. Let's back up just a little bit here in the chat. Kyle Vault was out there saying, nah, clean air, he'll stay on the bottom. Talking about the 6 machine there, Trevor Robertson. Kyle says mid 2, anything other than the high like he was. And then right after that, we had that incident with the 68. Amanda Wade's out there. Dang. Yeah, I hate that for you, Amanda. And Kyle's like, oh man, too. Jack thought Wade would move down more going into the turn, probably. Huge bummer. Yeah, indeed. All right, we're coming around here, folks. Trevor Robertson's going to have control of this race coming to this restart here. Once he gets to the restart zone, the green on the wall, he can launch at any point. And there he is. And he's off. Green flag's in the air. Natural restart. 6 machine is out there. 89 is going to come look like he's going to challenge the 31 per second, maybe. And they're ranking back behind him, maybe. No. That's incredible that they didn't wreck there. Back up to the front here. The 68, the 6 machine rather is trying to run away here. 3 laps to go. Jacob Alicia looking to hunt him down, but he's got company. He's got Craig Goodenough, the 89, right there in his back bumper. Right now, Trevor's best friend is going to be that white flag. If he can get to that, the next flag is going to end this race. And he will be the winner of the All-Star race here in 2026. Trevor's coming around 3 and 4. Looking for the white flag. Can he get there? And he does. So they're going to have to pass him if they're going to win this. Is it going to be a last lap pass here from the 31 and or the 89? I don't know if they're going to be close enough here, honestly. Coming in the backstretch. Three and 4 for the final time. They're not close enough. 31 dives it in there really hard. 89 might have a chance to get up in front of him. And your winner is the 6 machine here for the All-Star Race 2026 at Dover for the Vigilante Premiere Series. Incredible race. And great job by Trevor Robertson. Up 7 spots to take home the victory here tonight.
Thank you, thank you. Great job. Good win, 6.
See if we can get the right graphics up here for you, folks. We'll see if he does some burnouts for us. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk to your top 3 finishers here. Trevor Robertson, Jacob Alicia, and Craig Goodenough.
Appreciate it. You want to let them know 5 minutes into the driver's meeting room for the review.
Yeah, what a win here.
10-4, Greg. Good job, Trevor.
Gonna burn it down here for a little bit, going a little cool wiki backwards. It's hard to do a burnout here. We saw this in real life with NASCAR over the weekend because the banking and just the way everything's float. But he's doing a good job here trying to burn it down. Let's see if we can get him up here in the booth.
Good win, Trevor.
Robertson. Yeah, doing a great job here. Yep, Lori's got him up in the booth now. Let's get a quick word with him. Trevor Robertson, you are the All-Star champion here in 2026, buddy. How does it feel?
Man, it feels pretty good. I don't know what I found those last couple of laps, but I ran my fastest lap of the race with older tires.
Yeah, you were ripping the top when we were talking about being the Corey Day line. You got Kyle out there in the chat just losing his mind. at how you were driving around everybody. Now, at one point, you did have a tire advantage, but still, man, the bravery you're showing to just throw it into the top line there was incredible. Did you find something on the top nobody else had, or you just what was going on there?
I mean, I think everybody was just being too cautious in the corner. I mean, including myself. We just drove it in there and didn't lift until you're about to hit the wall. It just stuck. I don't know. It's really weird.
Well, hey, man, you did a great job here tonight to bring home the trophy. I know Lori's going to be giving out some money here. I have no idea how much. What did you think about the format tonight and the shenanigans she threw at you guys?
It kept things interesting, that's for sure. I was really bummed because I had that tire advantage and I drove all the way to the front for one lap just to give it, go all the way to the back. But, it was just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, that was rough, man. You had just taken it with like 1 or 2 laps before the stage there. I felt bad for you. You were starting to shotgun on the field for the last stage, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're last. Well, hey, man, we're going to Sonoma next week for the next points race. How you feel about Sonoma?
I just know there's never grip there, and it's going to be a white knuckle the whole time, trying to find any bit of speed that you can get, but hoping for a good race.
All right, buddy. Hey, before I let you go, do you have any shout-outs for teams, fans, or family?
I just, shout out to my family that, cheering me on every week when I get to race, and it's unfortunate for Pope, disconnecting there the first, I don't know, was that right before the...
I don't even think he took the start, man.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate he froze up, but and just you and the booth for doing a good job, and Lori for coming up with this rule package and enforcing it really well tonight. And
yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I know I could hear her in the other room. Just she was having fun, kind of making you guys' life a little bit miserable. So, but hey, man, tremendous job here. Brought it home top step, and you're the all-star winner for this season. You were lights out fast, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And that was your champion here tonight, folks. And we're going to move to the next step on the podium, which is going to be Jacob Alicia here in that 31 machine. Get a quick word with him. Hey, Jacob, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, Alan, I got you.
Hey, man, great run tonight. I thought you had a real shot there towards the end to bring this thing home. What more did you need?
Well, not having to fight from the back, I think maybe would have been a little help, but I don't know, man. I put my fastest lap down on lap 149. My crew chief was nice and proud, telling me you ran your fastest lap. And the next thing he said was the 6 run the fastest lap of the race. So I think the fastest guy won tonight.
Yeah, Trevor, he was talking about that too, how even on older tires that you guys ran the fastest laps right there at the end. So, man, you guys were lights out fast. What did you think? I mean, you kind of alluded to it. What did you think about the format tonight and some of the shenanigans you got that Lori was throwing at you guys?
Oh, shenanigans are fun, and except when it gets you sent to the complete back, then it's not very fun. So, I don't know. Give and take.
Yeah, for sure. You guys certainly fought your way back through there to have a shot to win in this race. So, hey, we're headed out to Sonoma next week. How you feeling about that? The next points race?
Oh, man. Sonoma is really difficult. We'll see how I do there. I'm not too bad at road courses, but Sonoma has such huge elevation changes, and some of those corners are so tight that I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to run some practice laps or something.
Yeah, I think it's much tougher than like Watkins Glen. I mean, I love Watkins Glen, but Sonoma for me, man, was always more of a technical challenge. But hey, the best of luck to you as you head out that way. Before I let you go, any shout outs for teams, fans, or family?
Just a shout out to you and Lori for putting out every week like you guys do for the league and making things really fun for us.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week in Sonoma. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah. Here's your second place driver. Now we're going to head on to Mr. Craig Goodenough in third place, as he had a tremendous run tonight as well. Hey, Mr. Goodenough, it's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
I got you.
Hey, man, you were flying tonight as well. The top 5 here: Robert Salisha, yourself, Gones. I mean, you guys were tremendously fast. How did it feel behind the wheel? What'd you think about the format and, in particular, the shenanigans that Lori was throwing at you guys tonight?
I like it. It made it fun. It made us really think of some other things like throughout the race instead of just your typical race strategy. I mean, there was a few times I was contemplating before some of those stage breaks. It's like maybe I just let 10 or 12 cars go by, which you normally don't have that thought in a race.
No, for sure. So it sounds like you had fun. It was an interesting. I don't know if you'd want to run it this way every week, but it's nice for a non-points paying race, an exhibition, if you will, and some money on the line. I think she's paying out like the top 3, and some random money's going to go out the door here later on this evening or tomorrow. But with that, man, did you have anything in particular about the race that stood out to you, and how you feel about Sonoma next week?
So for me, I mean, I haven't finished all 13 rounds, so I was super excited to finish the race. That's basically where I was at. I was like, as long as nothing happens, I don't speed on pit road, I don't get in my own way, do anything like that, and I finish, that's a solid deal for me this season. It's been a rough downer this season, so I'm just thankful that I made it through. Got to see the green flag and the checkered flag this round.
Yeah, you've had a rough season, man, but you're always very fast. It's just we get stuck in these ruts sometimes, and you're in the barrel right now, but maybe you're coming out of it. This is a good sign for the rest of the season. But for Sonoma, how you feel about that place?
I feel pretty good about Sonoma. It's one of my favorite. As far as the road course goes, I would put it right there next to Coda. So I like Sonoma. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I think I'm seeing the light out of the top of that barrel. So I'm definitely excited for Sonoma.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on the third place finish here tonight. Congratulations on finishing the race tonight. That's the first thing you had to do. And before I let you go, do you have any shout outs for teams, fans, or family?
Thanks everybody on Digital Speed Racing. You know, they stayed, Dave and Andy stayed up there and helped us out, gave us some strategy, gave us some ideas, and then of course Roni and Eaton for racing with me, and also everybody that's out in YouTube land watching. You guys for putting everything on. I appreciate all the support.
All right, buddy. Hey, we'll see you next week, and congratulations one more time.
Thank you.
And that was your third place finisher, Mr. Craig Goodenough, folks. As we are now going to show you the results of the race and who finished where. Get on to pop up here. Top step, Trevor Robertson. Next was Jacob Alicia. Craig Goodenough, third place. Chris Gomes, fourth. Greg Klein, fifth. Scott Roney, sixth. Seventh place was Albert Anderson. Jesse Redding in eighth. Ninth, John Shanebuckler. John McAdam, 10th. Dylan Bryan, 11th. Dustin Eaton in 12th. Andrew Cawthon, 13th. Tony Benfield, 14th. Scott Milner, 15th. Mike Adamson, 16th. 17th was Jonathan Osborne. 18th, Dustin Wade. 19th, Aaron Warren. George Rincon in 20th. Kevin Hunt, 21st. 22nd, Jack Dixon. 23rd, Sean McDonald. And not even getting a lap in here, really. A couple of pace laps. Tim Pope brings it home in 24th, folks. And that is your results here tonight. And as always, tonight's broadcast proudly brought to you by Trackside Graphics. If you're looking for top-tier design work or need a custom livery that turns heads on the track, reach out to Austin via his email there at the bottom of your screen, and he will get you fixed up and ready to race. Other than that, folks, you heard me talk about it. Heading out to Sonoma next. This wraps up the All-Star race, and we're looking forward to going road course racing yet again for the next points event on the 27th of May. Make sure you tune in to VRM by 8:45 Eastern next Wednesday so you don't miss out on any of the racing action. But until then, race fans, remember, stay sharp, stay fast, above all else, stay vigilante, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
This ain't your mama's racing stream.